Here we go. I am live. Right? Test, test, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, we're good. It's been a minute. Happy New Year. I'm very late saying that, but I have not made any videos this year yet. So we in here. What's up, Bob? I see you. Got the chat ready. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. What's up, Unforgiven? MJ. Eric is streaming. I know. I didn't expect to be streaming today. I didn't expect to be talking about anything today, but you know what? It's a very interesting day. So we're going to talk about it. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. There's a lot I could catch up on, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just talk about Sony a little bit. This Horizon Zero Dawn rumor, which it still technically is. And we're going to get into it, all right? So let me tweet this out first because I got to get more people in here. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. There's my video. Okay. Let me get that link. I'm on it today, man. I'm on it. I'm live. Trying to be quicker about this stuff because YouTube, it can be a little bit slow at times. Hustle. What's up, Hustle? Shout out to you. It says, hello, Horizon Zero Dawn is going where? Oh, you already know. You already know, to that master race. Shoot. What's up, Dave? Hot take, hot rumors, man. It's okay. I just want to clarify before we continue. This still is a rumor, all right? Sony hasn't confirmed anything, but the rumors are definitely heating up that Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC. And I've talked about this in the past. We talked about it on the backlog, just that idea of Sony games going to PC if it would devalue PlayStation. We got into it. I thought it was a good conversation. And my stance was that if these games come later down the line, like say the game comes out today, then in a couple years it goes to PC. I think that's totally fine. I think that would keep that value of the console intact. And this isn't Microsoft. I've always said that. Sony's not Microsoft. It ain't that crazy yet. So to me, this isn't a cause for concern necessarily. I've never been shook by this idea. I'm open to it. I think it's great. So I'm cool with it. Hashtag Rand was right. Facts. Shout out to Rand. This guy, Rand, he said, what was it, maybe a couple months ago, that this was going to happen. And a lot of people told him he was wrong. I think later on that week, Sony, they confirmed that Horizon Zero Dawn was going to PlayStation Now. So everyone was like, oh, it's just that. Rand was wrong. Let's go harass him now. And he got a lot of people hating on him, right? But right now, he's standing pretty damn tall. He's feeling good right now. So shout out to Rand. So far, he could be right. I think he could really be right about this. The rumors are very strong with this one. So as you can see on the screen right now, you can see Jason Schreier. He tweeted today that it's time for some good news. Because if you guys have been kind of out of the loop, before this tweet, he let everyone know that Cyberpunk was delayed. So a lot of people are, they're kind of let down. They're kind of upset that it's delayed, even though delays are arguably, a good thing. So he said, here's some good news. PlayStation or Sony's PS4 exclusive Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC this year. Sources tell Kotaku. It's an unprecedented move that may help usher in platform agnostic future. So yeah, that got tweeted and everyone, of course, started retweeting it, myself included. And it was like, oh, shoot, this is not dead. This rumor is not dead at all. So yeah, of course, Sony fans, the fanboys, I should say, getting a little bit upset. They don't want this to be true. And then you got people like me who are very indifferent. We play on PC, we play on everything. We're cool with it. And then you got some people who are just flat out loving this. And they are rubbing Sony fanboys' noses in it. And, so there's a whole spectrum of people and how they feel about this news. And again, it's a rumor, so it's news about a rumor. Let's put it that way. And it's getting interesting. Twitter has been very entertaining today, to say the least. Alton, shout out to you. He says, Bloodborne is next. I thought about Bloodborne. I was like, you know what? There's a few games I would double dip. And you guys already know I'm going in on Bloodborne if it goes to PC. That is no question. Burro, what's up? Let me see who else is in here. Meds, what's up, Meds? Video, VGL, what's up? VGAs are kind of on my mind. I was kind of tweeting people about VGAs, so my bad. Ricky, what's up? Alish, what's going on? Red Hood. I know Red Hood's probably excited. The PC Master Race out here. And Nate, what's up? Caesar, thank you guys for joining me today. I know it's kind of just out of the blue. I didn't have this planned or anything. So I'm glad you guys can be here with me. But yeah, that's the tweet. It got tweeted out. And then if we go down his Twitter timeline and the whole thread, you guys can see this, right? Let me make sure. Yes, he says, I don't think it'll be the only one. So of course, this is whoa, okay, so maybe more games. Now, this isn't new. There's been games that have come from Sony to go to PC, or they were exclusive to PlayStation and then they went to the PC, like Neo, for example. Death Stranding is coming to PC. So it's not like it's never been done, but I kind of have this feeling if Horizon is true, if it really is going to PC, that's a big AAA game that Sony had in its pocket. So if we're going down the line of games like Horizon, what could be next? I'm thinking it could be God of War. I know Corey Balrog, hope I'm saying that right. I always butcher it. He's kind of open to the idea. Games like that, I think, can be on the table. If Horizon proves to be true, that it's going to PC, I think the doors are open. There could be way bigger games that go next. Bloodborne, hey, that could be another one. That one makes sense, I think, for sure. That wouldn't surprise me at all. God of War would definitely be whoa, that's crazy. Bloodborne, I think, makes complete sense. And I'm kind of surprised it hasn't been rumored more so, or actually been talked about, oh, it could go to PC. I think at this point, why not talk about that? But now it's Horizon. That's the big game that just doesn't go away. It's this rumor just doesn't go away. If it was a one-time deal, somebody mentioned this and then we never talked about it again, I would be whatever, that's not happening. But this constantly keeps coming up. So that's what makes me think maybe there's truth to this, at the end of the day, maybe this really does happen. So I'm open for it. I think it's cool. Like I said before, if there's some time between, because exclusives do matter. Let's not get it twisted. That's for sure something that matters. I've done videos about it in the past too. I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, I remember making videos about that because I do stand by that. I think it's true. If you take away those exclusives, somewhat like Microsoft has done, you put them all on PC, or even go even further, put them on the Switch, put them everywhere like Microsoft wants to do. Of course, the question is going to be raised, well, why are we going to get this console? There's no point. I can just play it over here. So, of course, exclusives matter, But if they can have time in between, have the game come out, a couple years later, release it elsewhere, I think that would work. And I really find it hard to believe that Sony's just sitting back and looking at this money that could be made on PC and just not even thinking about it twice, not even thinking an ounce of your brain on that. I think as a business, if I was Sony, I would be looking twice, I think we should tap into that because the business is making money. That's what you want to do. So it makes total sense that this could be the future. Now, are they going to be day and date and go that far? I don't know. I don't think so. But if they can just do it the way it's kind of looking, where it's like the game comes out on PS5, a couple years later comes out on PC. I think that would be totally worth it for Sony, at least as a business. I can't see them not thinking about that, at least thinking about it, you know? I see a lot of you guys in here. I got a lot of mods. Get the mod hype right here. Let's see. Icy, what's up? I don't know. Have you tweeted about this, Icy? I'm curious what you think about it. I'm kind of scrolling, trying to catch up to you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Because it's been a funny kind of day. I've actually had a very good day too. Like I went to the gym, came home, and right after I came home, it started raining. I was like, okay, it's one of those days. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Icy, do you have a lake? Alex says lake. Did I miss a super chat? No, I didn't. I got that one. Bloodborne. Yeah, man, this can really open up more conversation. Because I believe we talked about this before the backlog. I think I mentioned it on a live Let's Chat. But yeah, I was basically saying that, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I guess my overall thoughts was like, this isn't the end of the world. I know some are going to be kind of getting nervous, or they're going to think this is going to hurt Sony. It's going to hurt the PS5, and along those lines, that line of thinking. But I don't think it's that much of a disaster or anything. It's not doom and gloom, I should say. I remember that. I remember I was live and I was really trying to reassure you guys. I was like, it's okay. We're going to be fine. Let's check on everybody. I think somebody asked me that earlier. Did I check on Jack, or should we shout out to Jack? He's probably fine. I think he'll be fine. What's up, Spencer? Definitely going to hurt console sales, Rome says. If the games went day and date, if it went that drastic, which I can't see that happening soon, maybe in the future, but not soon. If there was a straight up Game Pass ripoff and Sony's like, listen, we were calling this the Sony Pass, and you're going to get these games day and date on PC, then it would be like, okay, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt the PS5. But we're not even close to that yet. They're just dabbling right now. And it's like this timed exclusivity thing. So you have the game come out, then a couple years later, or however, then it comes out on PC, Oh, man. Mouth's already dry already. I'm talking too much. What are you guys saying? What's up in the chat? What's up, Leaky? It won't hurt console sales, T-Rock says. The game is 3 years old. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I saw Kid Smooth doing a couple tweets where when he said that about not Horizon, what was it? Sunset Overdrive. That people gave him some hell for that. They were like making fun of him, even though he was saying it's an old game. So it's kind of funny how that's reversed now. I'm not saying you guys are doing it in the chat or anything, but someone's going to do it in that way of like, well, it's an old game. Who cares? But then when you reverse it, they were the ones making fun of Sunset Overdrive. It's funny how that works. But it's true for both though. When they're that old, it's like, why not? Why not tap into the PC market? Why not make some extra money from the business side? And then as a consumer, somebody who's on PC all the time, they could finally play it, or somebody who's dabbling in everything, they can get the better version now if they choose to. There's always that conversation, and that came up a lot with Xbox recently, and I missed out on making any kind of like live stream or video or anything. I didn't talk about it, but the whole what was it, like not having exclusives for the first year on the Xbox Series X, that was a whole thing. And of course, people were saying, it devalues the console and this and that. So, I mean, VGL says, F the PC socialist. Oh, man. Nameless King says, I hate the term exclusive now. It's a pointless term. So do you think, Nameless, that it's blurred now? Like there's just, it doesn't exist anymore? Or what do you mean? Because if you say it's pointless, then you're meaning like it doesn't matter. It's not a thing anymore, kind of. Yeah, but it's interesting for sure. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. But yeah, the whole it's just kind of funny to me. I enjoy this stuff, and I wanted to, of course, be a broken record. I was going to start this stream with this whole message, and I forgot. But we always get to it every single time. I'm a total broken record. This is why, and I'm going to say this again for like the millionth time. This is why it pays, and it's way better to just like everything, to just be a gamer and play games everywhere and not care about these things, because you seriously never lose. You never lose. You get to sit back and you get to just watch the madness. You get to watch people getting seriously upset and hanging on to one platform. They just want it all there. They want everything to go their way for that one platform. And when something doesn't, it's like the end of the world. And they don't know what to do. That's why I feel like, for one, that's a little, I don't know if that's healthy. I don't think it is, but it's just not worth it. When you like everything and you play games forever and you just don't have, of course you're going to have your preferences, but you don't have that bias where you're like, I want everything good for this console. And if anything's wrong, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stick by it. I'm going to fight this war, and I'm going to fight with other people and just go ham for this one platform. When it's like, dude, you can just sit back. You can play games wherever they land and not even lose any kind of sleep, not even blink, not even worry about it. That's why I always say it's like, it's nice being on this side. I just get to kind of like not worry about things. And if it happens, it happens. And if not, no biggie. Like if this turns out to not be true, if Sony or whoever comes out and says, listen, this ain't happening. Jason Schreier's wrong. Kotaku's wrong. All these people are wrong. Then, okay, cool. Then that's good. I'm not going to be hurt either way. You know what I mean? It's like either way, I'm good. I'm good. I played it already, for one. I'm not even, honestly, if this came to PC, I probably wouldn't buy it. You guys, you might know I didn't enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn that much. And that bothered a lot of people. But it's the truth. It came out in a very bad time. All right. And I don't think I gave it a chance, really, because there's so many games that year. But anyways, I digress. I probably wouldn't buy this on PC. Now, if you announce God of War or Bloodborne, now we're talking. Now I'm double dipping. No question. But yeah, for Horizon, either way is like whatever. If this turns out to not be true, okay, cool. If it is true, cool, because then people can play it at a, more of a quality way. My grammar's all effed up today. What's up, Mech? Bloodborne, 144 FPS. Damn. I'm just trying to picture 60. Let's chill. Can you imagine 144? Shoot. I'd be happy with a stable 60. I'll tell you that. To each their own, Horizon Zero Dawn had a captivating story with somewhat pedestrian game mechanics. Horizon's definitely one of those games that it's like, I see the quality. I'm not saying it's trash. I'm not saying it's bad at all. Don't take that as what I said. It just didn't hit me, I think, in the way that I expected it to. And there were so many games that year that, man, it was rough. Like if this game came out on a dry year, I think I would feel different about it. I think I would probably value it more. I would have took more from it, possibly. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that game came out literally like a week after Breath of the Wild, the same like quarter or whatever as Neo. So many games came out that year that I was just so tied up in that Horizon kind of was left on the back burner, if you get what I'm saying. What's up, random? Burro. I said hi to you, Burro. Where you been? Welcome back, by the way. This man Burro was in Mexico for like ever, and now he's back. Smokey says Horizon Zero Dawn is overrated. Med says you got the 1080 Ti, you'll get 100 plus. Yeah, I would imagine. I'm just saying, like, in my mind is like not even going that far. Like, I'm thinking 60 would be nice. So my mind's gonna be blown. Like, I'm playing Bloodborne and it's higher than that. It's gonna be like, what? I can't even think about it. I can't even picture it. You know what I mean? I'm very easy to please. I don't know if you guys know this. I know sometimes like people get in those discussions about graphics. We actually had one recently on Discord, and some of the guys in there were saying that they're not blown away by graphics anymore. And I can't relate to that. It's like, yeah, maybe it's not like it was in the past, you know, where it was like a total jump, like from Super Nintendo to 64. That was like, wow. Maybe it's not on those levels, but I definitely have my jaw dropped for games even today. You know what I mean? Like I'm easily blown away. I'm very, very easy to please. My eyes are easy to please. If I see a beautiful game, I stop and stare. Like, I'm still that person. So yeah, I can't really relate to like gamers when they're like, I'm not impressed at all. Like, where they're just straight up not impressed. I can't relate to that. That's just me though. Mech says, when is your top 10 2019 games of the year list? I don't know, Mech. I've been kind of on vacation, you guys. I've been really trying to just kind of chill going into the new year and beyond, because, you know, sometimes making videos, it can be stressful, and I'm trying to not be stressed. I want to just like, you know, kind of ease up a little bit, stream a bit more, play games a bit more, instead of being at my desk editing for hours. Like, I'm not really trying to do that too much this year. But for a video like that, obviously, that's kind of an important one. I have thought about doing it. I've done so many of them. But yeah, I've just been kind of pushing those thoughts out of my head, where I feel that obligation. And I want to just do videos when I really want to, you know? Like me sitting down right now talking to you guys, I want to, you know? And I want you guys to sense that about me. I don't want you to think I'm stressed or I'm making these videos when I don't want to. Like, I really want to just put myself out there when I really want to. So that's kind of my, I guess, resolution, if you want to call it that, going forward. That explains why Death Stranding won your heart. Mech, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? You're funny. Quante says, what? Horizon is no longer exclusive. Well, we don't know yet. It's looking very probable, okay? It has a very good shot at this being true, but it hasn't officially been announced. So we can't say it's in stone yet, but it's looking kind of hot. Like, it's looking like it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You ready for the ecosystem war? No more console war. It's the ecosystem war. I'm with it. I'm digging that. Smokey says, Eric, I can't beat the snow stage with the spiders in Neo. Should I grind more or just get good? The snow stage with the spiders. Oh, really? Like, are you getting lost? I feel like I got lost in that area. Like, you straight up can't beat any of the enemies. I would say grind a little bit if it's that bad. I didn't grind too much in Neo though, to be honest. From what I remember. I rarely felt like, oh my gosh, I have to level up. I'm getting my butt kicked. Maybe you're just lost. Maybe you're just kind of like going the wrong way or something. Trying to catch up here. Med says graphics don't blow me away at all anymore. Ew. I don't know. I can't relate. I can't relate to that. Erica is a pro at Neo. I don't know about all that. I'm not trying to come off that way. I just honestly don't remember like really grinding too much to the point where it's like I felt like I had to. Bloodborne was a whole different story. I felt like I had to. Obviously, you have to get more items and stuff like that, so you kind of are forced to. But I did feel like, man, I'm getting my butt kicked. Then again, it was my first kind of, Souls-ish game, so that plays a part. That definitely plays a part. But yeah, I don't know what else I can really say about this topic at least. I think it's all been kind of said. Should I say for the millionth and oneth time or first time that we should not we should just play on everything? You can always win. You never lose. If you like everything, and you're not a fanboy or a fangirl, you always win. That should be the ultimate takeaway with this stuff. You don't have to worry about, looking like you never lose on the internet. You don't have to worry about people coming at you on Twitter, like nothing. You just get to chill. You just get to chill. Be neutral, Hustle says. I think there's people out there who still think I'm not really a neutral, or they probably think I still have like a preference, which is fine. But I don't think anybody could really, with a straight face, call me like a fangirl or say, oh, Erica's just biased all the time. Because like I legit start playing games on PC and I'm like, man, I want games on PC now because it's doing what it's doing what I want. And then when a game comes to PS4, I'm all up on the PS4. I'm like, dude, Sony's awesome. PS4 is awesome. And then I'm on the okay, maybe I won't say Xbox, but then I'm on the Switch. I'm like, damn, the Switch is pretty cool. Like, I like how I could take it anywhere. I could sit outside before class or whatever, because that's what I would do. I would go to class, but when I'm waiting, I would have my 3DS or I'd have my Switch. I'm like, man, this is awesome. This is amazing. And then I come home and I play a game on PC. It's like I'm always constantly like, whatever's the I'm trying to look. I can't think of this phrase. It's like on the tip of my tongue, and I don't want to say satisfying. Is it I guess satisfying is the word. Whatever's satisfying me at the time, I'm all about it. Like if it's meeting my needs, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. If it's meeting my needs at the time. If I'm like, listen, I want some power. Boom, go on my PC. If I want some portability, boom, go on my Switch. If I want some console that I could just take wherever, okay, PS4, boom. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's like you just go wherever, Imagine slaving for $1 billion company, Buro says. Show Xbox some love. I'm trying. I'm trying, random. Okay. Well, technically, okay, I do play Gears on PC. Right? I mean, Gears is an Xbox. It's an Xbox series. So, I mean, I love Gears. And Xbox, they want to be PC. So, I think I'm flattering them right now. I think I actually am showing love. If I say I love playing Gears on my PC, that's showing Xbox love. I think. I had to reach a little bit, but... Man, my mouth is so damn dry. I've been drinking more water too. I hope you guys are drinking more water this year. Drink a lot of water. Trust me, you'll feel better. You'll feel way better. Good way to look at it. Filthy neutrals. I do have a preference. It doesn't mean you aren't a neutral. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I have a preference at that time, but then that preference kind of changes. Like there's times where I'm just straight up only on PS4. And then there's times where it's like I'm on my Switch. Then there's times I don't even touch my Switch. I'm not even on it at all. And then I'm on my PC. So it's like my preference changes depending on what kind of gamer I am at that time. Like if I need the portability, then there I am on the Switch or whatever. And then if I'm like home a lot during that week, I want to play, you know what I mean? Like then there's games on my PC. So it just kind of depends on like, I guess my mood or what's meeting the needs at the time, pretty much. So anyways, that's kind of my opinions on all of this stuff. And what more is there to say? Like, this is, if it comes true, then I think it's great. I think it's a good thing. For sure. Bodo says Erica went from Nintendo fangirl, Xbox fangirl, PlayStation fangirl, and now she a PC stan. Facts. It's kind of funny because that is, I mean, if you want to put it that way, that is kind of the timeline because I grew up on Nintendo, right? I was all about Nintendo as a kid. Total Nintendo girl. Then I went to the 360. I was all about the 360 because the online, when you first play online and you have a system like the 360 that does all of that, and Gears of War just like blew my mind then, and I loved, games like Fable and Call of Duty on there, and all that was good, it was good times. So yeah, then it was like my 360 era. And then The Last of Us comes out and it's like, hold up. This game is awesome. So I'm playing that game on PS3, take it to PS4. We buy a PS4. I'm with my husband now, who's more of the Sony guy, right? So he gets the PS4. And then the rest is history on that. Bloodborne comes out, all these games that I really love. I'm on my PS4 like crazy. Then then you got the Xbox One kind of struggling a little bit. And then news starts coming out. Oh, Cuphead's coming to PC. This game's coming to PC. This game's coming to PC. So there I am, firing up my new fresh PC at the time, playing Cuphead. So it's like, it's just this cycle of like whatever, you know what I mean? Like whatever's, I guess, hot or whatever's meeting the needs of like me as a gamer. It's like, that's where I'm at. Then you have the Switch come along, and then that was, its whole thing. And and I think that's why people get frustrated with me, or they don't know what they're getting into. Because like, if you're watching this video right now and you're a new listener of mine, you've never seen my channel before. Let's say you come into this video because you're a hardcore Sony hater. Like, oh, let me look at this video because she's probably going to make fun of it or whatever. Like the video, subscribe. And then next thing you know, in a couple months, I'm like, I'm all up on my PS5. I'm all about, oh, this PS5's amazing. I'm so happy with it. Then these people are going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought you were an Xbox girl. See, so it's kind of like, as a YouTuber, I definitely know that there's this cycle of like, you're only as good as your latest video. That's like the number one. Yeah, I could take that phrase and put it and just stamp it on YouTube, because that's really what it is. It's like, you're only as good as your latest video. I really liked your video, Erica. Now you're telling me this. What the hell? And then they start disliking, they unsubscribe, they give me some trouble on Twitter. You're not what I thought you were. It's like this constant, because they don't realize, like, listen, I'm excited about games, and I'm excited about what suits me and what meets my needs. So I'm going to cheer for things that I agree with, and then I'm going to put down stuff I don't agree with, or I think is anti-consumer, or I think doesn't meet my needs, So they think, I think they come into it thinking like, I'm going to be one way and only be biased for one thing. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. I'm here just to play games, really. And if something is a hot topic, then I'll talk about it. But I'm not going to just like hold an agenda to just cheer one thing no matter what, and then bash everything else no matter what. Like, no, that's not happening. Like that's never going to happen here for sure. Erica took like 5 shots at Xbox to stream. Exactly. Like, exactly. If you're new, leave now. Erica sucks. Oh, wow. This man meds. I might actually stream later, meds. So if you want to hate on my gameplay or whatever, I might be streaming later on Twitch, you guys. Maybe. I've been on The Witcher 3, in case you guys didn't know. I'm giving it another shot. I've been meaning to do that for like a year. I think I've been telling people that for like a year. It's time. It's time to finally play this game. And I've been playing it and I've been enjoying it, so yeah. You sound like a PC gaming socialist. You went online for the first time with the 360 LMAO, really? Yeah. As far as I know, as far as I remember. More than a year, probably more than a year, Ryan, probably. At first, it kind of started as like, let me just, kind of tell them that, even though there was some truth to it, but I didn't trust myself at the beginning. I'm like, nah, I'm probably not going to play it, but let me just say it and then maybe it will happen. And then months went by and it's like, nope, not happening. And then it became like really like true. Like, yeah, I want to play it. If that makes sense. It's like, I want to desire this game. And so I would say it like, yeah, I'm meaning to get back to it. And then it just wouldn't happen. And just months would go by, other games would come out. And now it's kind of, backlog season again. So it makes sense now, pretty much. Caesar, I guess I get asked that a lot about the ASMR thing. No, I haven't. I haven't considered it. I'm more of a watcher and listener to ASMR. I can't imagine doing it. But I appreciate the compliment. I take it as a compliment. I'm so proud of Meds. Oh gosh. He really has, Buro. But since you've been gone, he's been the number one troll, I think. I wish I could have had that mentality towards Persona 5. Oh man. Erica skipped Days Gone and played a package delivery simulator. Hey man, that package delivery simulator really surprised me, okay? I ain't even gonna front. I did not expect to like that game. You guys heard me say enough before that game came out. I really didn't think I was gonna like it. And that game is actually really one of a kind. And I really enjoyed it. I was surprised. I was so surprised. Erica trying to get the ASMR money. You're already doing ASMR, just not on purpose. I'll take it, Drez. I'll take that. If you guys really do feel that way and I calm you down and I make you feel relaxed, I'm with it. I'm good with it. Did you get the... Yeah, I did. I did, Caesar. I did get the otter hat. Death Stranding Game of the Year, T-Rock says. I was going to talk about something else today, wasn't I? I think I forgot. Oh, I was just going to mention, I guess, quick thoughts on PlayStation not coming to E3, which you guys can see. That was the bigger news, confirmed, actual confirmed news this week, right? Or was this, I think this was this week or, yeah, Monday or something. What day is it? Thursday? Yeah, I think this was like Monday or something. So yeah, it was kind of rumored that Sony was not going to be at E3 for like the second year in a row. And I'm not upset about it. I'm just thinking, if you're really going to skip out, then I need something that's going to be a good substitute. So either you guys got to really bring it with that console reveal, like have it just be amazing. And you need to bring back PSX. I really want to go back to PSX. And if they don't bring it back, then I will be a little bit upset because I really want to go back. PSX is amazing, you guys. If you guys ever get the chance, if they do bring it back and you have the chance to go, just go because it's awesome. It's really fun. You get to meet up with other gamers, other YouTubers, or whoever's in your circle, and you guys can just hang out, play games. It's really, really fun. What's up, Eric? What a great week for Sony. Unforgiven. But yeah, it's it raises the question about E3. Is it important? Is it going away? Is it irrelevant now? Kind of thing. I don't think it's irrelevant. It's not dying, but it's definitely not what it used to be. And I think these companies, which I don't blame them, they're looking at it like, listen, we have the internet, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, we have all these outlets, Twitch, all this stuff where we could just live stream an event on our own. We could save money because E3 is really expensive. So they could save money, do their own event, and just have it broadcasted everywhere, have it talked about. Because you already know when Sony shows this next console, it's going to be, it's like a bomb dropping on the internet. It's like everyone is going to be talking about it. Everyone's going to be hashtagging it, tweeting about it, counting the likes on Instagram. What was that about, by the way? I've seen people comparing Instagram likes. I'm like, this is what we're doing now? Like, really? But yeah, that would still happen if Sony did their own event. And they've done it before where they've like revealed the console and then they go to E3 and show the games. They show it like in action. So that's not going to happen now. And it's like, the question is, okay, well, what now? Are you going to do another event? Are you going to just do your PlayStation? What are they called? The directs. I can't think of the name right now. Those trash PlayStation. What are they called? You guys remind me in the chat. They're like the Nintendo Directs, but it's for PlayStation. I can't think. But I'm thinking, okay, is it going to just be those now? Is it just going to be like you're going to show the games through that? Is PSX really going to come back? And then that's where you show the big games? Or what's the deal, you know? State of play. There you go. Thank you, guys. Seriously, my brain sometimes I forget. But yeah, that thing, is that going to be where we get the news about these games? Because if you're not coming to E3, again, I mean, E3 is huge, but there's other conferences too. There's, there's the Gamescom, there's PAX, there's a lot of other shows where you can go play games as media, you can go and check out and interview and all that stuff. And of course, we're going to have media just constantly giving us information about this console and the games. But as far as like for me, because again, what does Erica want? I want to be there. I want to go to PSX. I want an event like that. And if that doesn't happen, then I'm going to be disappointed a little bit because I can't go to Germany and go to Gamescom. I can't go to freaking some event that's in New York or something just on the drop of the hat. Like I can't just go to these things. So it'd be nice to have an event that's easily accessible, or at the very least is at the, I guess like tier of E3, at that standard to where it's got that kind of hype, you know? I am getting granny brain. I really am random. Sometimes I just don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say. It happens. We got Kenny in here. I'm not allowed in New York. Okay, meds. All right. I'll remember that. If I go to New York, I am not going to tell you. That's for damn sure. Nobody tell meds if I go to New York. Damn it. Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, that's another one. So, I mean, it's it just raises those questions. Okay, if not E3, okay, then what are they going to do? What are they going to do instead? They're just going to go to these other shows? Are they going to do their own show? So we'll see what happens. But as far as E3 goes, I mean, I haven't been to E3 since 2015, and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. It was a great experience. And since then, I haven't been able to go, unfortunately. You know, I just don't have that platform that's big enough for me to get in there. And as far as I know, they have raised the requirements to get in. So you got to you got to get a lot of views on YouTube to even get in. But as far as like the event itself, I mean, you got Microsoft doing their own thing across the street. You got Sony not being there. You got who knows what. Who knows who else is going to back out. And then we're kind of stuck with like, we got the Nintendo Direct or whatever, which is cool. Nintendo does their own thing, and that's cool. I always appreciated that. Then you got Bethesda, which to me is always a snore fest. I'm sorry, I just can't get into Bethesda too much. And then you got who else is in there? There's a couple that, do their own things. EA, of course, which is very, very hit or miss. And then you got Ubisoft doing their thing. So it's going to be those, I guess, just still doing the same type of thing. And yeah, Red Hood, technically Xbox isn't even there. They just hold their event in a time slot that is coordinated with E3. So it's like they're there, but they're not, kind of thing. They're just like across the street. Caesar, you know what? When I said hit or miss, when I heard myself say that, it was really too kind. It's like I didn't even believe myself. It's definitely more misses than hits. That's for sure. Shout out to Rand Facts. Red Hood, what I'm saying is that their conferences are a part of E3. Like they're not there on the floor per se. That's what people sometimes don't know.
Looking cool, Joker.
Oh, snap. Somebody follow me? So yeah, they're not technically there on the floor, but they are holding their events in that time frame and as part of E3 coverage and media coverage and announcement wise. It's like during that time. So that's what I mean as far as like them being there. But yeah, it can be confusing though, because a lot of people don't know that. It seems like, especially some of the Xbox fans, they're kind of going at Sony fans like, haha, you're not going to be there. And it's like, well, technically you're not really there either. It's just that you're in the mix. You're doing your announcements. You're doing your show at the same time or whatever. What's up, Ravenflow? How's it going? I thought that was my phone getting a notification. Yeah, someone must have followed me like on Twitch, I'm thinking. Shout out to you. I couldn't see it. I don't know who it was. I'll check after. But I appreciate whoever that was who followed me on Twitch. Appreciate you guys just hanging out. I'm almost wrapping up here. There's not much more to say. But yeah, no PlayStation at E3. Horizon Zero Dawn, probably going to PC. And maybe not such a good week for the hardcore Sony fans, the ones that are just Sony and nothing else. If you're about everything, you're kicking your feet up, you're chilling right now. If you're about only Xbox, you're probably having, some really good feelings down below, but we ain't going there. But you are excited right now, probably. But as far as like the neutrals, the filthy neutrals like myself, this is just another thing that is happening. It's like, hey, if it comes to PC, cool. If it doesn't, then oh well, I just hope that at some point, even if the games are old, I would like to play Bloodborne on PC. I would like to play God of War on PC. I think that'd be pretty awesome. When are you streaming? I don't know, Burro. Maybe tonight. Anything else, you guys? You have any questions or anything else I'm missing? Is there some kind of tidbit I didn't mention? Or I think I pretty much got all my thoughts out there. I don't want to be here too long. But it's been an eventful kind of day. Very eventful. Definitely making that PC this year, Raven says. Ooh. I gotta say, shout out to my friends who are on PC, because there's a lot of jerks out there. Like if you guys are console players, you can probably relate to this. Like if you have any kind of PC problem or you're kind of dabbling in PC, there's a lot of elitist type of people out there where they're not very welcoming. I've actually had some people tweet me sometimes where they just don't sound like they want me on their platform. I know it sounds stupid. It does to me. I'm like, really? But I do get that vibe sometimes where if I have a question or I'm loving my PC or something like that, like I feel like they kind of look down on me a little bit. They kind of look down on me, or they just don't. I don't know what it is. But don't let that don't let that scare you from building a PC, because there's a lot of people out there that are very cool. Like, I have friends who help me all the time, no matter what dumb question I have. They don't make me feel stupid. They are very welcoming, and it just, it depends who your circles are and who you know. And if you don't talk to just only jerks, it's a very awesome platform, and I've loved it. Like, I've really felt welcomed, I guess. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's true. I've had, issues here and there, my hard drive messed up, a couple other things, and people really sat down and like took the time to help me. And it's like, damn, that's awesome, And then the thing about it too is like their love for PC, and the ones I think of the most is like Merc. Shout out to Merc, Eric, even Meds to an extent. I know you're kind of a troll, but even Meds, those guys, Hustle, all you guys. I'm forgetting people, but your love for PC like makes me excited about PC because you're excited. You'll tell me things like, man, if you do this and if you do that and you play this game like this and it's awesome, and their face, you can hear it in their voice, like it's lighting up, and that makes me excited to like want to play on PC. Yeah, you too, Ryan. Like, you guys have all been very, very, very nice. And I think that's underrated, man. Like, I have to mention it, which is kind of sad because there's so many jerks out there, but it makes me really value you guys and like how you help me out. So shout out to all the PC Master Race friends that I have, for sure. You guys are awesome. Red Hood says there's some PC elitists gonna keep it real by saying that they are gatekeepers. Yeah, that's a good term for them. Which I'll never really understand, because when I am asked, like, for example, a lot of people ask me like, hey, I just got a Switch, what should I buy? Or they'll ask me, I just got my PC or whatever, what games do you recommend? And then I'll tell them what games and all of that. I can't imagine sitting there and being like, oh, you just got a PC? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or throwing like some kind of like shade, or just not really helping if they have like a problem. Like, let's say their Switch is messing up and then I actually attack them for it. Like, I can't picture myself doing that. Like, I just think that's so corny. Like, I don't even know why, people would think to do that. Because in my mind, I want them to play on those consoles. I want them to experience like what I experienced, I want them to see what I see and value it like I do. So to me, I don't get it, but they're definitely out there. I'm sure there's some on the console side too, where they just act all high and mighty about things. But as a gamer, it's like, man, we should all embrace one another and just play games. I know it sounds kind of, they want to call it socialist or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe I don't have the energy. I don't know. I don't know how these people have the energy to constantly like make others feel bad or make them feel dumb or whatever the case. It's like, I don't get it. That's just my opinion, I guess. It's dumb. It's beyond my comprehension, Mech says. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Because what happens is, once I get a kind of comment like that, I'm not going to ask you no more. Like, if you give me any kind of, where you act like an elitist or you don't really want to help me, and it's going to make me look at you differently. I'm going to think, okay, I'm not going to that person. I'm not going to hit them up. Like, forget that. They lost their chance. It's kind of like that. And you kind of put yourself out there as like this negative person. And I mean, I don't know. I just think it's a mistake. I wish people weren't like that, but it is what it is. Erica hears kids playing outside and starts cussing about them being too loud. Maybe I am getting to that. Maybe I'm just getting old. I'm just like, man, you kids. And back in my day, we didn't do that. Ryan says a lot of people in this community need to be more apathetic. Too much caring. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we could be blue in the face and preach this every day, but there's still gonna be people like that. And I mean, like I said, it just makes it easier to kind of pick and choose. Well, okay, if I do have a PC problem, at least I have a list of the people I would go to. And then there's this list of like blocked people. Not actually blocked, but it's like, yeah, I'm not going to them. So yeah, it's at least they put themselves out there at the very least, right? They show that they're an elitist and they're a jerk, and all right, cool. I'll just avoid you. I'll just keep on my way over here, you know? I guess. Yeah, I think you mean empathetic. I don't know. I'm not sure what he means. But anyways, T-Rock says I passed 40 a while ago. Ew, I'm on my way, T-Rock. It's I can't even. You know what? Let's not talk about this right now. I'm trying to have a good day. I'm trying to be happy today. But yeah, man, we're all getting old. It's crazy. That I think time just goes way too fast. I don't know if you guys feel like that. It's I mean, I'm sure you do, but it gets to the point where I feel like it's kind of scary. Like it goes way too fast. Way too damn fast. It's insane. It trips me out. Like sometimes I think about just video games. Just that alone. It's like, oh, this game came out in 2015. That was 5 years ago? It blows my mind. Like if I think about Bloodborne, that came out in 2015. That game's going to be 5 years old? Like how? It trips me out. Every day I feel like I hear something that's like so many years old now, or I see that these kids graduating are so old or so, their age or whatever. And I'm thinking, or they were born in a certain, they were born in what, 2000? It's just like, what? It's crazy. Like I just trip out. Like last night, for example, we were at Buffalo Wild Wings and they should, the bar right there has the age of like whoever's 21. They have the date and it said 1999. And I'm like, what? I just trip out. I trip out every single day. I see something to remind me of my age. I see something to remind me it's 2020. It's just ridiculous. It's like, how is this happening? It's too fast. It's too fast. But yeah, whoever was born in 1999 on January 16th, they are turning 21 right now, you guys. Doesn't that blow your mind? 1999? Like what? It's a trip. But anyways, I appreciate all you guys coming out, hanging out with me. Hit the like button if you can. I'm going to go relax for a little bit. I'm going to go watch that Aaron Hernandez documentary. I don't know if you guys have been watching it. I need to get on that. It's on Netflix. I'm going to go check that out. Maybe stream, like I said, you guys. I might tonight, but we'll see. I think you guys are still arguing about what's the argument? Apathy versus empathy? Is that what we're trying to figure out in the chat? Erica getting her cane. I just might, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Any last thoughts, you guys, in the chat? Anybody? If you guys are watching this later, seriously, thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Let me know in the comments what you think about all of this. Any thoughts? I know it's still a big rumor as far as the Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC. Still technically a rumor, but it's looking pretty spicy. Like this might actually happen. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Do you agree with me that maybe Sony should do this in terms of like releasing the game and then a couple years later release it on PC? Of course, release it on PlayStation first. Timed exclusives, that sort of thing. Let me know. What do you think about E3? Does it make you not care about it now? I guess that's the question. I didn't really answer that. I'm still going to watch E3. I still get excited about E3. If Sony's not there, it's like, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, but I'll still tune in for the rest. I just want to see something that's equal to E3 for Sony. Like, I hope their PSX comes back, or at the least, a really good showing of the console. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome as far as that goes. A lot of games been delayed too. We didn't even talk about that. Freaking Final Fantasy was like delayed a month. Cyberpunk delayed till September, which is crazy. Good, but crazy. I really wish they were doing third person. I don't think they're not. They're not doing it, but that would make me happy. Like, hey, we're delaying it because we're gonna do third person. Like, awesome. I'd be so happy. But no, that's not what it's for. I think they're just, fine tuning and the multiplayer, which I didn't even know was gonna have multiplayer, but it's having multiplayer, and that's, I think, gonna be late or whatever. So yeah, that's been delayed. What else? Avengers or something, which irrelevant, but that's delayed. Not really a fan. Other than that, who knows? Let's see what else gets delayed. We were all concerned about spring, right? Everybody was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to play Cyberpunk? How am I going to play Final Fantasy and all these games and Resident Evil in the same month and et cetera, et cetera. And now it's like, oh, okay, you guys have more breathing room now, pretty much. I'll be good with Neo 2 this spring. Neo 2, Resident Evil, what else? What else? Ori. Ori is a big one. That's what I'm most looking forward to, so I'll be excited for that. Persona 5R is another one. A lot of games that are going to take our time. So to have these games spread out, I think most of us are kind of relieved, especially if you're planning on getting all of them. For me, I was kind of picking and choosing, but now maybe I don't have to. I don't know. We'll see. Savage says Cyberpunk delay hurts. 5 months is too long. I'd probably feel the same way. Like if this was Ori, I'd be like, what? 5 months? But because Cyberpunk was kind of like, I was going to wait for a mod, the third person mod. I wasn't really having it like on my radar day one. So maybe that's why I'm a little more indifferent. But yeah, definitely. I feel you guys. Like if you're disappointed and all of that, just, be patient. It's worth it. I'm sure they're going to make the game even better. So yeah, I know it's easier said than done, but be patient. We were just talking about time flying. Time is like quick. It's going to be the weekend, then it's going to be next weekend, weekend after. It's just like so fast. That game will be here before you know it. So don't worry about it. It'll be worth it. I'm glad the games are spread out. Yeah, for sure. Might as well delay it to next gen. I know that's kind of the thing. It's like it's coming out in September, right? And then these consoles come out November, most likely. Only a couple months there. It's like, I wonder if you guys want to just wait for next gen. Might as well, shoot. Might as well. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, Caesar, that's my, I think that might be my most anticipated. I think it might. But yeah, you guys, it was fun. Thank you so much for listening. I know I keep saying I'm going to leave. It's nice talking to you guys, though, especially since I've been MIA a bit. And I apologize for that. If you guys were, because I have been asked a couple times, like, hey, where's your videos? Or are you going to make a video soon? And I can't really answer. I don't want to promise and then I don't. Because like I said, I'm trying to just kind of chill this year and not stress myself out. So I'm sure you guys can understand. But I appreciate you guys watching whenever I do upload, whenever I do stream. It means a lot. Yeah, for reals. Oh yeah, the backlog this Saturday. All right, me and Shar are going to be back. Episode 12, I believe. We'll probably maybe touch on this again if there's more news that comes out or maybe a discussion that maybe she wants to get into or something. We'll talk about it. I'm also in the process of making these episodes available on SoundCloud. The backlog. I'm talking about the backlog, not me talking right now, but the backlog. I want to bring it to SoundCloud. That way there's another way for you guys to listen. All right. So expect that in the future. What else? What else could I say? I think that's it. I think that's all I got to announce. Appreciate you guys. Erica's on her third playthrough of Death Stranding. Oh man, how'd you find that out? Nah, but you guys have a good one, all right? Stay safe, and I will catch you guys on the flip side, all right? Take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.